New Zealand and Pakistan.
Pakistan win the toss, and they're going to have a bat. It seems the sensible decision given the look of the pitch. There will be something for the bowlers, but not much.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
An innings that promised much, and really...
With that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep. Great shot through the gap.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all.
Yep. Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Bolt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Madness! Complete air shot.
It's a bit different against a bowler of this pace than, say, a spinner. To come down the wicket like that's just asking for trouble.
Yep. There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Nice shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Yep. Right out of the middle.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep. Really good shot there.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Super shot, that.
Azam says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
That's the over. Pakistan are 1 for 54. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack. Catch him! Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Yes, nice
A
bowling.
good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Stumping.
Nice bowling.
Oh!
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Strong appeal. Timed that brilliantly.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Zaman didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. They'll get at least 1.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Middle that one. Great timing.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap and down to the boundary.
There'll be runs here. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Good catch. Out.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have been set a target of a mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big. Nice shot, runs possible.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Allen shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Edged it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Well placed, should get a single.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 1 for 6. Naseem, the right armer, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Massive edge. Naseem shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Thick edge. Williamson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Phillips will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
A great over, and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Going with spin now.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Phillips gets off the mark. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Was there a glove? Yes, there is.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yep. Huge edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Yep. Great shot.
Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up 4 from your first ball.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Yes. Brilliant shot, that.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yeah. Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A brilliant over that. The pressure put right back on the batters. The sort of over that could win the match. Going with pace now. Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way. A couple on offer here. Times it nicely.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Yep. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Perfect technique and placement.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win.